I save buying it, driving it, owning it, and selling it? That's fantastic. Toyota, a great value from start to finish, and everywhere in between.
Let's go up to Bob McCarpenter and Rob Dibble for just a moment. And the guys, we saw Strasburg today not only suffer his first loss, but he did get his first major league hit today, and the guy pitched well enough to win this ball game.
Well, Johnny, you're right. He had the Nationals in the ball game most of the time, struck out 9. Major league record now for the most strikeouts by a pitcher in his first 4 career starts. Some days, the other guy's not going to give up any runs, and it doesn't matter how well you pitch.
Yeah, and I got to disagree with Ray. You can never throw too many strikes. I thought he was excellent today. He gave up 9 hits, but he only gave up 1 run, which means when he got in a jam, he worked his way out, and that's why it's great having a strikeout pitcher, and that's why he was the first pick taken in the draft last year. And all day, he had great stuff, throwing strikes, getting ahead, working ahead of the hitters, but the Royals had a great game plan. We're not going to try to hit with authority. We're just going to let him supply the power, and there you see all of the strikeouts, and there you see the circle change. So I thought Steven had an amazing day, battled the heat, battled a slap-hitting Royals team, allowed 1 run. Steven did his job, and he just didn't get any run support. So for me, that was maybe his, of the 4 starts in the major leagues, his best start, Bob, by far, because when he got in a jam, he pitched his way out, and he is just a heck of a pitcher.
What's on your mind, Ray?
Of course, Rob's going to disagree with me because he's a pitcher.
No, I'm not disagreeing because I'm a pitcher. I thought that was one of his best outings, Ray.
It was a great outing. I didn't say anything negative about him. What I'm talking about, you get a hitter 0-2, me 0-2. You throw me a pitch fat over the plate, and it's a strike. I'm going to have a chance to put it in play.
No, most of those hits weren't even hit hard, Ray. Whatever, Ray. That's fine.
The reason they're not.
Fine. You got your opinion. I got mine.
I don't care. I'm not disagreeing with your opinion. I know that I'm right as a hitter. If you make pitches fat on the plate, you're going to get pieces of the ball. The reason you can strike out is because you generally chase balls out of the strike zone, in a quadrant, in a different area. I'm not saying the kid, I love the way he threw the baseball today. I'm just saying that when you get 0-2 and 1-2, you better make a pitch, because it doesn't matter how hard you throw, somebody will make contact. And it may not be great contact. I got a base hit in the World Series on a ball that jammed me as big as anything, but it was a high fastball out over the plate.
That's all right. I got MVP in the playoffs too, Ray, by striking guys out throwing strikes. So you got your opinion, I got mine. But you're talking about a kid that's 21. He's making his 4th start in the major leagues. That's the best hitting team, slap hitting team in the major leagues. They have over 700 hits in 73 games, and that kid did a great job. He did a fantastic job.
You got it totally wrong. I didn't say he didn't do a great job. He did a fantastic job. I just said that some of those balls that were hit were balls that were a little fat, and he's got tremendous stuff. I love him. I agree with you. Great outing, but sometimes you have to make pitches. I'll add this. If you throw 87, 88, 89, you throw the ball down the middle or on the plate, you're taught to work from the middle of the plate away, in, till you get 2 strikes, and then you're taught to work the corners of the plate out. So, you know, you had the same type of fastball he did. You guys could get away with it.
By the way, we thought this would be an interesting matchup today. Hey, Johnny, how about you and I talk about something?
I was just going to say, Bob and I are just sitting here listening. Down goes Dibble. Down goes the Knight.
And I think we hit on this early in the game in our conversation with Jim Riggleman. No matter how good a young pitcher is and how hard he can throw or whatever, this Kansas City ball club leads the major leagues in hitting. They don't score runs because they don't have an Adam Dunn, Ryan Zimmerman, Willingham kind of guy in the middle of their lineup. If they can find that kind of guy, this ball club's going to be a handful someday.
Yeah, and I'm proud of our pitching staff lately. They're throwing strikes. They're challenging guys. Even our guys like Adelano and Levon, who don't throw in the 90s, have had some excellent outings, and just keep it going. You know, the bats are going to come. You gave up 9 hits. You give up 1 run. They only gave up, and Bannister only gave up, I think, 3-4 hits. That's another thing against Steven Strasburg, and I've seen it with a lot of great pitchers, whether it's Randy Johnson, Greg Maddox. You know, I did a game where Randy Johnson threw a 1-hitter. Jimenez threw a no-hitter.
Yeah.
You know, so the guys are going to keep bringing their A game. because, obviously Strasburg's going to be an ace quality type guy. They don't want to be embarrassed out there, so they got to bring their A game.
Hey, Johnny, I think we can settle this. I'll see you in the parking lot at Baltimore on Friday.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
You want to get there early, okay? I'll have the concession stand.
I don't think it'll last long.
Hey, thank you, guys. Well, enjoy your day off. We'll see you Friday in Baltimore.